Have you ever found yourself looking at the photo made with the colors, trying to make something of it in your editing process, white balance, etc., and then realizing that actually making the very same photo in black and white makes it so much better in so many ways? If you had the same experience, then you're definitely not alone. For me personally, it was kind of weird because you steal the colors, you steal the complexity, you steal the richness of the colors from the photo and kind of remove an extra dimensionality, which kind of makes it simpler in a way. But through that process, you actually improve the perception. I personally thought that it is some sort of a cheat code or cheating. I can't figure out the colors and therefore I give up on them and going into the easy mode with the black and white. And I was thinking, oh well, like if I'll make it in black and white, it will definitely improve the photo, but I'll be cheating. It was all in the vacuum, sort of in my head. To my surprise, only recently I've decided to do a research and actually get out of my own bubble and see what others say about black and white photography in general. Yeah, to my surprise, I found out that I'm not alone in this feeling. Legends like Ansel Adams built their work on monochrome, and today's shooters use it to make everyday moments feel timeless. So I've decided to dig a bit deeper and try to understand why it feels this way, why black and white photography is cheating. One reason is that it removes all the complexity of working with the colors, things like nailing white balance, adjusting reds, greens, and blues. On top of that, it also removes the imperfections of the camera in general, if the camera's colors for some reason weren't that accurate. One technique that I found interesting during the editing process is that it's often much more easier to nail the contrast if you switch your image to the black and white and then nail all the tones in there to make sure that the contrast is something that you are happy with. And then I return the image back to the colors and proceed with everything else. Black and white gives you an instant mood boost. It brings this feeling of nostalgia, which kind of contributes to the overall vibe and evokes certain feelings towards the photo. The final bit here is that by making photo in black and white, you force the viewer to focus on the structure and the composition. The advantages of having a black and white can also be the challenges of it. Because black and white brings focus onto the composition, this sort of exposes the skill issue when the photographer can't really compose scene properly. Look, black and white isn't just a magic button, it's a skill. To make it work, you need to understand light, contrast, and texture. Try shooting something boring in black and white. It won't just fix itself. Start simple. Experiment with light and shadows. Again, contrasts, composition, and structure are the key. Black and white isn't a shortcut, even though it does feel like this sometimes. Instead, it is a way to see the world differently. This is it for today from me. Thanks for staying until the end, and see you on the next one. Cheers.